What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 45 of the Maxed Ultimate Ironman series, where I try to fill as many collection log spots as I can. I'm going to be starting this one out on 1002. If you guys remember from the last video, I did finally hit over 1000 collections logged, and I did that through the Easy Clues log. I did 1500 easies, putting me up to 2500. And I also got the Monk Robe G, which is a mega rare from the Easies. I only have the bottom there and another piece of Elegant to go to finish the log. My next goal is going to be to do hard clues so I can get the Bandos plate body here because I need that to fill the Bandos Godsword Master Stash. I'm going to be doing a lot. I want to try to hit 1,000 total, so I'll be doing a little over 600. Hopefully in this video, and I'm going to be killing Jellies for that. So to start out here, I need to go into the Blast Furnace, and I'm going to be making myself some iron darts. I'll probably make maybe like 5,000, and that should be enough to give me a general idea of how many darts it's taking to get each clue. Alright, there is all 5,000 iron darts. Now I need to go Death Pile again and get myself set up. I'm going to be doing the same setup as before. The only difference now is I actually have a Tormented Bracelet. I was using Barrel's Gloves before. So hopefully that'll speed this up a little bit more. Since I do have that now, I want to get a little more of an idea of how many runes I'm using per hour. Since I only have 9,000 blood runes left, I went through a lot of those doing God Wars, and I'm probably going to need upwards of, I'd guess, like 80 to 100k bloods to get all of these hards. I'm going to be keeping track of that as I go here. I'll more than likely stack like 60 to 70 clues at a time and then take a break to do those. That is an hour done so far, 150,000 magic XP gained. Few things I wanted to talk about here that I forgot to mention when I started. So the amount of runes I used this time, I have enough to do about a 6-hour test of this. Also, the hard clues here drop at a rate of 1 in 60 with the hard combat diary done. And finally, I'm also going to be getting these totem pieces here, which is like a 1 in 300 or something drop. I think I should get almost 2 of these per hour on average, and 3 of them makes the totem, which will give me chances at getting the Skatizo pet, so that'll be a nice little passive thing from this as well. Also, if you guys are new here and you do end up enjoying the video, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a subscription on the channel. Okay, here is another update. It has been 6 hours now. I am almost out of the blood runes I started with. Like I mentioned, I started with 9,000, so I was using about 1,355 bloods per hour, and also 2.6k death runes. And I also managed to get either 41 or 42 hard clues. The tracker screws up sometimes if you get these back to back. I'm going to end up doing the Scar Essence mine to get all of the blood runes that I need. I'm going to need to make more death runes as well. The 114k I have here isn't enough. Before doing the Scar Essence stuff though, I want to get all of these hard clues completed. Before continuing, I want to talk about the sponsor of today's video, Factor. Factor is a meal prep company that delivers fresh, chef-prepared, ready-to-eat meals directly to your door. These meals are incredibly convenient. There's no dishes, cooking, cleaning, or meal prep. All you have to do is heat it up for 2 minutes and they're ready to enjoy. There's also a massive amount of meals to choose from a weekly menu of 35 options, which includes meals for Calorie Smart, Keto, Protein Plus, Vegan, and Veggie. Factor also offers loads of snack options like breakfast, smoothies, juices, small bites, and more to help fuel me throughout the day. So I personally use Factor for a little over a year now, and it has saved me an incredible amount of money on takeout while still being just as easy and convenient. And the meals actually taste really high quality. Here's some examples of the meals for this week. There is an Indian-style butter chicken, pesto pork chop, garlic pork tenderloin, Louisiana shrimp, and many, many more. Get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next month of orders using my link. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code with your phone. Finally, a massive thank you to Factor for sponsoring this video. So already a little detour I need to make here. There's a new hard stash in the game now. It's for a rune longsword, a rune plate body, and a rune plate skirt. Originally, when they released this, it was like a dragon plate skirt and a granite body or something, which really didn't make too sense as a hard step, so it looks like they ended up changing it. Thankfully, they changed it before I went and filled the other stash, or that would have been really annoying, but that is now all of the hard stashes filled once again. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was hoping this would be a bit better. I think I just got really unlucky with the amount of hards that I got from Jellies, so over time, hopefully that evens out. But I got the 41 caskets done here. It took me a total of almost 9 hours between getting them and doing them to get all of these, which is like 4.5 hard clues done per hour. I was hoping to get at least like 5 to 5.5. Before I go and get the blood runes that I need, I have 2 dark totems that I want to go and use from Skatizo. I'll more than likely just use these every single time I go to do my hard clues, because I'll probably have between 2 and 3 each time. There's the first one done, which is going to put me up to 11 total kills now. Also get a hard clue from these, 100% guaranteed, which is always nice. And I got an elite from that too, so that was a really nice kill. 500 death runes as well on top of that. And KC number 12 for 20 grimy torstals. No unique from Skatiza still yet. So now I'm going to make my way to the Scar Essence Mine. One thing I did want to mention to you guys, I don't know if there's going to be a big difference or not, but my microphone literally just broke between last clip and this clip. So the microphone I'm using now is a new one. Hopefully it sounds the same because it is the same mic. I was having a lot of problems with the volume and stuff on it. So anyway, when it comes to the Scar Essence Mine, you head over to where you go into Guardians of the Rift, and you do travel on the Catalytic Guardian. You can't get here unless you have Desert Treasure 2 completed, but what you do is go across the stepping stones over here, and then you're going to want to head into this passage. And once you're in here, you'll see these like amalgamations around the room. You're just going to want to mine these. Once you get a full inventory, you want to head over here and deposit it. And you'll see I have 140 tainted essence stored now. There's two options. One is to get essence, the other is to get extract. I'll go over the extract once I'm ready to do that, but for now I need to get probably, it's going to be around 2,000 pure essence that I'm going to need, and the extractor converts 2 tainted essence into 1 pure essence. The wiki said you can get up to 10,000 essence per hour here, which is kind of insane, but from doing the math on the clues that I got, I'm going to need, it looks like around 115,000 total blood runes, and there is over 4,000 of the tainted essence, and I can go into here and take out 2,000 pure essence. So the next thing I need to do is actually go and get 48 million GP out of my coffer. It's a lot of GP to do this. I do have like 330 or something mil, 330 to 350 mil across 2 of my coffers, so I have a lot of GP on my account. But once I get the coins, I need to go at this spot right here, deposit the coins into the coffer. And now the next thing I need to do is once again get 2,000 more tainted essence. Now the next step in the process with the 2,000 more tainted essence I have is to head over to the extract. And you'll see here it converts 1 tainted essence into 1 extract. And what I'm going to be doing is getting the scarred extract, and I'm going to be getting 2,000 of these, and you guys will see in a second. It's going to cost me all 48 mil that I put into the coffer. So yes, I'm sure all 48 mil is gone, and now they are in these. What these do is when you runecraft, I will get 60 blood runes per each one of these I use. You guys will see when I eventually go to the altar how much it is. It's kind of crazy. Let's just show on the screen the main reason I'm doing this. It's because the rune cost, if I were to buy the blood runes from the shops and just keep hopping until I had all the blood runes I need, it would cost me 450 GP per blood rune, but doing it this way, it's only 400, so I end up saving about 6 million GP total from all the blood runes that I need. Next thing in the process, I need to get all of my rune pouches back, so I'm going to go to my master stash here, so I can take out my whip, and then it's back to camping the Abyssal Leech spawn to get all of the pouches. These all have a rate of 1 in 42 from these things. Most of the time with these leeches, you just end up one-hitting them when they spawn as well. Not bad. Took about a half an hour or so to get all 4 of the pouches. And I need to go get a needle. I haven't done this before, but I'm pretty sure that I can just use the needle on the Rewards Guardian to get my Abyssal Needle back. Okay, that's cool. That's really simple, and I can use the needle on my pouches to get my Colossal Pouch back. And now I'm ready to start making my blood runes. Alright, I'm all set up now. I went and got my eye set as well from Guardians of the Rift. If you guys haven't done the True Blood Altar before, you use the Fairy Ring code DLS, and that's going to take you into the cave. From here, you go into the south section, and then you head into the next cavern over here. And then when you get into the new room, you run all the way south to this little shortcut here. And then from here, you just go through the other shortcut, and the altar is right here. All in all, it takes like, I think less than a minute to go through a whole run. But you guys are about to see how many blood runes I'm going to get from the Scarred Extract here. Like I said, it's pretty ridiculous. So 4,000 blood runes just from that one run. It'll take probably around, I want to say 30 minutes to get through making all 120,000 blood runes. 123,000 blood runes, and I spent 48 mil for them, so it cost me about 390 GP per blood rune, so it's even better with the bonuses from the set. I also currently have 114,000 death runes. I'm probably going to need around 220,000 of these, so at some point I'm going to have to take a break to get 100,000 more of these. I'm not going to be runecrafting them since the death altar is in the abyss, And there's no difference between crafting them and the shop. The price is pretty much the same. It's not worth doing the Scarcent Mine, in my opinion, for these. But now with that done, I can get back to going for more clues here. Like I said before, now that I have more runes, I'm more than likely going to be doing stacks of between, I'd say, like 60 and 70 at a time. Also going to be still keeping track of how much time this takes me overall, so I can get an estimate over like 50 hours of how many hard clues I'm doing. Before I do all of these hards I have stacked, I went and got the elite casket out of the way that I got from Skatizo, so let's open this one. Actually, pretty awful loot. Last time I did hard clues, I mentioned this. I forgot to mention it this video, though. So what I do with these hard clues here, when I have them all stacked and I'm ready to start doing them, if I get a wilderness step, what I'll do is put them on the tile over here and then continue with all the non-wilderness steps, and I'll go until the pile's done, and once that's done, I can go in death pile, and then I can do all of the wilderness step clues at the same time. And then every time I get a casket, I just drop them over here on the side and keep stacking them. It's really nice too, because the reward caskets, these stay on the floor for an hour as well. They're just like clues, so I don't have to risk keeping them on me or anything. Yeah, creating the wildy pile definitely helps a lot for these. And the clue stack is up to 105 now. And I have 2 more Skatizo kills to do. Skatizo number 13 for 3 rune plate skirts. And finally, kill number 14 for 60 anglers, so 2 more pretty useless kills. Gained a little bit over 1 million more magic XP since the last update at Skatizo. And if you guys look in the chat there, I just hit 30 million total magic XP across the account. Another update here on the clues, up to 181 now, and I got 5 dark totems from the last trip I did. I got incredibly lucky compared to the 2 that I got last time. Kill number 15 here for 20 grimy torsal. Next kill, 75 addy ore. Hey, I just got one of the rarer drops from here, the Dark Totem. This is what the Skatizo log looks like. You have the Pet, which is a 1 in 65, the Jar, which is a 1 in 200, the Claw, 1 in 25, and the full Dark Totem here is actually a 1 in 128. So it's the second rarest drop that you can get from Skatizo. It's nice to get that early on. I'm not going to lie that if I could get the Jar of Darkness as the next item, it would be really nice. Oh my gosh, I just got back-to-back. I just got the Dark Claw. No way. That's literally back-to-back between the Dark Totem and the Dark Claw. I just need the Jar and the Pet now. I still have 2 more left to go this trip, too. And the next kill, 75 addy ore. And finally here, kill count number 20 for some raw anglerfish. So yeah, that was a really good trip. 2 more uniques added to the collection log. Back to doing the hards. 3 updates for you guys here. The first one you'll see in the clan chat, 60 million total hit points XP, also up to almost 250 total hards, and my cash stack from Alks here is also over 10 mil now. Another update on the Skatizo KC, I decided to do these every 5 kills just so it doesn't get too repetitive. But from the 25th kill, I got 40 Onyx Bolt tips, and I still have 2 more to do. I finished the other 2 Skatizo kills, nothing from those, but I got an elite casket from one of them, so let's go ahead and open that. Combat bracelet, dragon longsword, and a rune kite shield. Here's another casket update for you guys. I'm a little bit over 300 now, which is over halfway to my goal. Another Skatizo milestone, that is going to be 30 KC for 450 soul runes. And per usual, another elite from Skatizo. It is a 1 in 5 rate, so it's not too surprising. And from this one, that loot is pretty awful, man. Elites are really bad. 225 total elites now, though. So the time has come where I ran out of death runes. I'm currently at 380 hard caskets. So from these 380 hard caskets, I did keep track of all the death runes I used, and I was using on average 340 death runes per clue. So to get the rest that I need, I'm going to need about 76,000 total death runes, which is going to cost me 16 mil. And like I said before, I'm going to be buying them from the shops, 250 in stock per world. And on average, buying out the whole stock, they are 200 GP each. Means I'm going to have to do a total of 300 world hops. Also, really quickly, I just wanted to mention, I wanted to check if there were any shops that sold over 250 death runes. And there's a shop in Camtorum that sells 500. I did test buying all of these out, and it ended up costing me about 225 GP per death rune instead of 200 if I was buying the 250 stocks, and it would only be saving me a total of about 20 minutes buying them, so it's definitely just worth spending the extra bit of time buying them from the 250 stores. 77,000 more death runes. Now I can return to Jellies. Another hard clue milestone, up to 400 caskets now, and I have a lot more totems stacked in my inventory. It was another really good trip. Skizo KC number 35 for 20 runite bars. And on 36 KC, another pair of dark claws that I do not need. Alright, 2 more elites. You guys know where they came from at this point. Let's go ahead and open them. Number 226, nothing from that. And the final one here, now once again, nothing really too good from either of those. And Skizo KC number 40 now for 500 death runes. That one's actually pretty decent. I'll definitely take that. And another elite. Not going to say I'm really expecting much from this one, but let's go ahead and open it. That one is worth 45k. Okay, up to 505 caskets now. I should be able to hit my goal in about 2 more days or so. So this is the last Skizo kill I'm going to be getting. I got 48 total kills now, and of course I get a dark claw. Once again on the last one, that's the 3rd dark claw. I think I started at either 10 or 12. I'm pretty sure it was 10, so I did either like 36 or 38 total Skizo kills from doing all of these hard clues. Pretty close to the pet drop rate. I was really hoping I'd get it from that grind, because now I have to go out of my way if I want to get it. If you guys look at my stack, I'm up to 579. I do have all of the rest of the hard clues that I need outside of my POH, so I'm going to go get those done. Okay, I figured I'd add this in here. I was going to do it earlier, but I know some of you will probably ask me in the comments what my Wildy setup is for these clues. But this is the setup I go with here. I bring a seed pod with me so I can teleport at 30 wilderness. Also a diary cape just for general teleports around the game. I need the hunter cape to teleport to the hunter guild because there's a couple steps that I need to be over there for. And also an arty cloak and an ectophile. And in terms of what I'm wearing, I just wear all the diary gear. It's pretty decent defense bonuses. And then I just take a construction cape with me to teleport to all my player-owned houses, and I use a dragon dagger, which is pretty good in the wilderness, honestly. It's even good enough to kill all the ancient wizard trios. And finally, I have the runes to go to the ice plateau. I'll show you guys on the map. It's the teleport up here. There's like 3 or 4 clue steps up here. So having the runes for this teleport saves a ton of time. And I can also use it to teleport to the fishing guild, so it's kind of like 2 for 1. But yeah, this is a setup I prefer. It seems to work pretty well for me. Okay, well, after like 12 days, I think, of doing hard clues, I'm finally here. 604 total caskets stacked. Took me a total of about 130 hours to do all of these. Also gained almost 13 million magic XP. I'm almost at 40 million total now. Also some numbers here for you guys. I used a total of 214,000 death runes and 113,000 blood runes, which in total is 88 million GP for the rune cost. And I got 23 million GP in alks. I'm still going to keep this on me. I'm going to be getting a lot of alks from opening the hard caskets, and I'll be selling them to the normal spot here with Martin. Go ahead and show you guys the hard clue log right now. 95 out of 134 total items on here. The main one I'm going for is, of course, the Bando's plate body, so I can store my BGS. When it comes to the rare stuff in here, the rune plate body H1s here, there is a total of 5 of them. These are a 1 in 8,125 compared to the normal rates of all of the other hard items that you guys will see on the screen. And finally, the other rare items are the D-hide shields for a total of 6 of them. And these are a little bit more rare than the rune plate bodies at 1 in 9,750. I don't have any of the rune plate bodies, but I do have 2 Ceradama D-hide shields so far, so getting any of these will be really nice. And of course, always the chance of getting gilded or 3rd age. I am going to be streaming this, so if you guys hear me talking to somebody during the clips, it's going to be my Twitch chat. Before I can start opening the hards though, I still have 1 elite here that I got from one of my last Skizo kills, so let's open this up to begin with. Per usual from the elites, absolutely nothing. So yeah, I'm going to turn my stream on and I can go ahead and start opening these. At least I finally got a master, jeez. There's the first master, no uniques yet. Hey, first unique, Ancient Full Helm, and another master. Is that back-to-back masters? I think that's back-to-back masters, right? Take that. Hey, there we go. Bando's D-hide body. It's a second unique. 549 left to go. Ooh, another unique. A master, Sarah D-hide boots, and a tan cavalier in the same clue. Another unique, a Guthix full helm. It was like 3 clues after the last one, I think. Another unique, Bando's Bracers. Getting literally all the Bando's items except for the one item that I need from this. That's also 100 total logs on the hard log now, which is cool. Armadillo Kite Shield, another unique. Back-to-back uniques, Armadehide Body, let's go. Yes, Zamidehide Shield. One of the big uniques already. It's the second Dehide Shield. Another update on the log, up to 103 now. Still decent amount of the shields left to go. And still none of the Rune Plate bodies yet. 500 more hard caskets left to go. Yes, there it is, guys. The Bando's Plate Body. I can store my BGS now. Still 487 left, too. Ooh, another unique. Some nunchucks. It's 105 items total now. Just kidding, it's not going very good. There's 15 anti-fire potions. So yeah, these are on the mega rare table. One in 16,250. Unlucky. Ooh, Rune Shield, nice. Rune Shield H4, another unique. Up to 1,015 total now. A Armadillo Plate Legs on 543. Zamarok Plate Body. It is 108 total now. Yes, can finally get rid of all of these scrolls that are sitting in my inventory, man. Oh, it's so nice. Red Dragon Mask. That might be the last mask I need, I think. Let me see. Oh no, I still need the Green Dragon Mask. Oh, that's an interesting clue. A Bando's Plate Body and Bando's Plate Legs. 400 caskets left. Up to a total of 600 open now. Rune Plate Body G. I actually don't remember when the last unique was. I think it's been a decent amount of time. That's 110 total now. Oh my gosh. The third Sarah Dehide Shield. You actually just hate to see it. 3 Sarah Dehide Shields. Rune Plate Skirt Trimmed. 111 total. Ancient Dehide Shield. Okay. Another Dehide Shield. Kind of crazy the amount I have in 652. 3 uniques and 5 total Dehide Shields in 652 total hards. Back-to-back uniques. Explorer Backpack. 113 now. Dark Cavalier. I think I'm getting pretty close to all the non-rare uniques now. Maybe like 10 more to go, a little bit more. I've gotten so many of these. Armadillo Dehide Boots on 694. That's also every single one of the Dehide Boots now, which is really nice for God Wars. Another unique, Guthix Chaps. Right near having 300 total caskets left as well. And some more Bando's Dehide Boots with 300 left to go. Another Dragon Boots Ornament Kits. Bro, another noted potions. Come on, game. That's so sad. Finally, another unique Rune Plate Legs G. Didn't get anything from like the last 95 caskets or so. It was nice to see at least another unique after getting those potions. 200 more caskets left to open. Hey, there's the first Rune Plate Body. I'll take that. 842 hards for the first Rune Plate Body. Still 1 Rune Plate Body and a decent amount of shields at least. Oh my gosh, another rune plate body. Nice. So the other one was on 842, and this was on 854, not too far apart. 219 total now as well. Still 3 more plate bodies left to go, and 3 more shields. Green Dragon Mask. That's the last Dragon Mask that I needed. 120 total now. Goal to start was 125, so I'm getting pretty close to that. I don't know if I can hit it with the 120 I have left, but still pretty nice. No way! Another rune plate body. Dude, that's 3 different plate bodies and like 50 clues or something? Only 2 more left to go now, the H2 and the H5. And 100 more caskets left. Another unique and enchanted robe with 44 hards left to go. It's also going to put me up to 122. Okay, down to the final 10 caskets now. And the final hard casket, nothing. So there's 1,000 total now on the account. 122 out of 134. So need the 2 rune plate bodies and 3 more kite shields. No third age, no gilded, and 2 potions. But at least I got the bandless plate body that I needed. Also a total of 37 master clues. Drop rate for the amount I did was around 40, so a little bit under that, but still decent amount to go and do. Cash stack up to 55 mil as well. Should go up a little bit more from all of these runes when I go and sell them. Also 1,500 purple sweets, which are worth 16.7 mil. Also go ahead and really quickly show you guys the hard clues. There's only 544 in here. I did forget to reset it before I started opening these. I didn't really remember until I had already opened 50. So it's not all of them, but 80 million GP. Probably would have been maybe like, I don't know, 90 mil if I had the whole thing on here. Yeah, I'm going to go sell all of these runes to Ali Morsane now. I want to sell the blood runes. I have 16,000 left over, which is the max amount that I can put into my rune pouch. And I don't want to take up another slot in my looting bag, so I am just going to sell them. And after all of the runes are sold, the cash stack is now up to almost 57 mil. So I'm definitely going to be taking a loss from getting the hards. Still get some more GP from when I finish all of the masters though, which I am going to start doing now. I can do, I think, like 3.5 per hour, so it'll take me a little bit over 10 hours to finish all 37 that I have. Before starting the masters, in case I get this step, I wanted to go and build the BGS stash really quick. It's the BGS, the Bandos plate body, and the Bandos cloak. And with this one built, I only have 1 more master stash to fill, which is the Huey stash from the new boss that came out. So if I end up getting that stash, I will keep the clues on me, and I'll just juggle them while I go for the items from the boss. But yeah, I'm going to get on to doing the masters. Hey, a classic, another chance at the stale baguette in the middle of doing these masters. And per usual, I don't get it. It's probably like 20 attempts at this point. This is really annoying. I just got a hot and cold step that I cannot get to because it is with Varlamore Part 2, and you need to finish the quest Death on the Isle to access it, so little side quest here. Alright, that was an incredibly quick quest. It literally took 10 minutes. Now I can get this clue over with and continue. Few things to talk about here. 33 total master caskets. I said to you guys that I had 37. For some reason, I miscalculated the amount I had on the ground. I tried to keep them like stacks of 5, and for some reason, one of the stacks only had 2 in them. So I only had 35 total. I ended up losing 1 to the Arma Helm step, sadly, and the second one, I had a trio step in the Chaos Temple, and I got logged in on by like 10 PKers, and I didn't have time to drop the casket because I insta-died, so I ended up losing 1 that way. Still 33 total though, so that's a decent amount. Took me about 11 hours, I want to say, so I did about 3 per hour. But yeah, let's go ahead and start opening them. I got myself set up to do the mimics if I get one. Okay, here we go, guys. Shout out to everybody in the clan chat wishing the good lucks. Let's go ahead and start opening them. First casket here. Nothing from that. Bunch of onyx bolts. These are going to be really nice for alking. I'm going to keep all of these on me, of course. Lesser Demon Mask, already a unique, only 2 in. That is going to put me up to 20 out of the 49 total uniques. I'm sorry, I forgot to show this to you guys before starting. But yeah, this is what the master log is currently looking like. Let's go ahead and continue now. Back-to-back uniques, some samurai gloves, and I actually just got another lesser demon mask in the same one. So back-to-back lesser demon masks with a back-to-back unique. See if I can get back-to-back-to-back here. I actually got two more uniques in this one too, a Hood of Darkness and an Obby Cape. This is kind of crazy. I do have both of these already though, but still the amount of uniques I'm seeing is ridiculous. Hey, there's the first Mimic already, only 7 in. I do need to clear some of this stuff out of my inventory. Well, that was an incredibly fast kill, 29 seconds. I'm not sure what my PB is, but there is kill number 14. Okay, Mimic casket number 14 here. The extra item was 15 raw manta rays. This is actually a completely awful clue. Back to opening the masters. Another tormented ornament kit. Another tormented ornament kit. Actually, huge money. These are worth 1.8 mil each. Bullwig, 3 uniques already in like 12 caskets. It's kind of wild. Puts the unique count up to 22. There are a lot of really rare items in here as well. The entire Anku set and the entire Mummy set are all like mega rare items. Also, you have the Bloodhound in here, the Ring of Third Age. So to be at 22 is pretty good. 21 left to go. Another Mimic with 13 more left. Another quick kill. I think that might have been the exact same time as the last one. I didn't even use any food once again from either of those. Mimic number 15. Duplicate old demon mask. And 25 Wines of Zami as the extra item. Another pair of samurai gloves. Two more duplicate items, the third lesser demon mask and a robe top of darkness. Another Hasi hood. And the third Mimic. That one was a bit rougher. I finally ended up needing to use food. And 38 seconds for Mimic number 16. And from this Mimic, once again, nothing. 25 Renarweed as the extra item. Down to the final 5 caskets. Here we go. Duplicate Dragon Defender Ornament Kit. And the final Master Casket is a Mimic. Actually, a perfect way to end this. Okay, here we are. The final casket of the opening, up to 17 Mimics. I believe that was 4 from like 33 Masters, so that's pretty nice. Okay, here we go. The final casket of the opening. 15 raw manta rays as the extra item. Still really happy with it. 3 uniques from like 30 masters is really good. One day I'll get the Bloodhound and the Ring of Third Age, but not today. Final thing I need to do here is to alch all 120 of these Onyx bolts, and then I can give you guys an idea on how much GP I made, how much it cost per hard clue and whatnot. So in total, with all of the alchs from Jellies, the alchs from hard clues, and the alchs from master clues, I have about 61 million GP. It cost me 88 mil to get all of the runes, meaning that it cost me 27.1 mil to do all 604 of the hard clues. So it was about 45,000 GP per hard. Honestly, pretty good, not gonna lie. Nowhere near breaking even, but still, it's not too much considering how many I did. Also, I was using 350 death runes and 187 blood runes per hard clue. So there's all the numbers for you guys that are wondering. But here's a final look at the hard log 122 and the masters up to 22. Ending this video on 1,034 total collections logged. So the new Call of Duty actually comes out tomorrow night, and I want to be playing zombies on that. So the next goal on the account is going to be to do the entire Castle Wars log, which is 100 hours. I'll just be playing Call of Duty Zombies during that. It's like a perfect timing for me to just go and get this log out of the way without having to pay attention to it. I'm also going to be doing the My Notes log, which I get another 21 slots from. So once I finish those, I'll be really close to 1,100 total log slots. This should be a pretty long video, to be honest. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I put a lot of time into getting those hard clues. If you guys are new here and you made it to the end of the video once again, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a subscription on the channel. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't know if it'll be next week or the week after that, since I need to spend so much time doing Castle Wars. That's going to take me like over a week to do alone, and that's going to be like 2 minutes of content. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.